Good afternoon, Mr. Secretary. How are you today?
Good. We're here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, the 97th Pennsylvania Farm Show, and it's good to see you, Brad.
I'm having a fantastic time. I'm here with my son. I've been enjoying going around to seeing all the animals and all the displays and agriculture equipment. It's been a lot of fun. How has the attendance been so far this year?
It's been great. You know, last year we broke all the attendance records, and this year, the first 2 days, we have broken the records on those first 2 days. So it looks like we're going to have close to 500,000 people here. And, you know, we have 6,000 head of livestock. We have 10,000 competitive exhibits and 300 food booths. So it's just a fantastic place to come and tell the story of Pennsylvania, for us to tell the story of Pennsylvania agriculture and for people to come and find out where their food comes from.
I do think that's a very important thing. So many people take for granted where our food does come from. It's so easy to go to the store and get milk, get food, and this really reminds people of how much work is involved in agriculture and how important agriculture is to our state.
That's right, and we're getting 4 and 5 generations off of the farm now. Used to be everyone used to live on the farm, then their grandparents owned the farm, but now we're getting 4 and 5 generations away from that, and we need people to find out where their food comes from.
My son and I, we're looking at some of the large pieces of agricultural equipment. I think a lot of people would be surprised. Some of that equipment's $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 for one piece of equipment. But I guess the size of that equipment would explain how, you know, one farmer can do what 100 used to do prior to all the equipment.
That's exactly right. And you're talking about the Today's Ag exhibit. We won a national award an international award for Today's Ag. And the International Association of Fairs and Exhibits awarded that to the governor on Saturday. It's for portraying exactly how modern day ag practices are. And if you go through the barn, it shows you the chickens in the cages and the hogs in their pens and the cattle in their pens. And it's a good place for people to find out, you know, exactly the way we farm today.
Yeah, we went through there, and everything's very clean, very efficient, very modern looking. It really looks like a lot of people in agriculture, they're really doing everything they can to make things comfortable to the animals, to take care of the environment, to farm in a sustainable type of a way where it doesn't damage the environment. And I think that the farm show is a good showcase where people can see some of those things.
That's right. And, you know, we make a living off of our animals and off of our land. So we take care of our animals and our land. So it's good for people to see that.
One thing I haven't gotten to yet today is the PA Preferred area. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, PA Preferred is, as you know, was a permanent branding program for Pennsylvania products, Pennsylvania ag products. And I want to thank you and the governor for putting that together, making it happen, making it permanent. That way we have a trademark that people can continue to look for. The trademark, which is a gold check mark in a blue keystone. And it assures that those are Pennsylvania products made in PA. It makes a difference. That's the theme of our farm show today. You know, we have the butter sculpture here, and that's the theme. Made in PA, it makes a difference. And the PA Preferred program is really exploding. We have over 2,000 members, contracted members of PA Preferred. Doesn't cost anything to join that, but it's a great program. Promotes local, buying local, and it keeps the money into local communities.
Yeah, probably one of the most important things we're facing in the legislature is the same thing they're facing with all over the country, the jobs situation. And if we can buy products right here in Pennsylvania that are produced in Pennsylvania, that helps Pennsylvania jobs, and we have to eat anyway, so we may as well be buying food that's produced right here in our state. So I think it's really a win-win for everybody.
Yes, it is. In agriculture, 1 in every 7 jobs is related to agriculture. So agriculture is a big job creator. It's the #1 industry in Pennsylvania, and I'm very proud that Governor Corbett recognizes that the importance of agriculture on the Pennsylvania economy.
in the legislature, there does seem to be a lot of widespread bipartisan support for agriculture because, as you're saying, that is our top industry. We all have to eat. It's a very important thing. And hopefully moving forward, things like the farm show will help remind the public about how important agriculture is.
I also want to thank you for supporting, and the governor for supporting the ag transportation bills. That was vital for our farmers to do their job. We needed those ag transportation update bills because the equipment's getting wider, and we're traveling farther as the farms get bigger. So that was very necessary, and I want to thank you and Governor Corbett for the work that you've done on the ag transportation bills.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty bipartisan effort on that, and the equipment is getting larger, farms are getting more spread out, and it's important to let farmers get from one part of their farm to the other. And anything that the legislature can do to help agriculture, we want to do because it is such an important part of our economy.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
All right, well, I'm going to get going, but nice talking with you, Secretary, and I hope you have a successful week here at the Farm Show.
Well, thank you very much, Brad.